Ruth Handler, the woman who would create an icon. Now, imagine a time when three-dimensional dolls were basically static and babies. And if a little girl wanted to play as a grown-up, she'd have to use the flimsy paper cutouts. Well, that was the world that Ruth Handler challenged head-on and defeated. As the co-founder of Mattel, she watched her daughter Barbara play with the paper dolls, imagining them as adults with careers and lives of their own. Ruth had a eureka moment. Why not make three-dimensional dolls that embodied those dreams? She pitched the idea to her husband and the all-male board of directors. Their response? They hated it. They told her it would never sell. Well, Ruth was unstoppable. She traveled to Europe, and while there, she stumbled across a German adult-shaped doll called Bill Lilly and returned ready to fight for her vision. In 1959, Ruth introduced Barbie, named after her daughter, to the world. The skeptics were wrong. Mattel sold 350,000 dolls in the first year. But Ruth didn't just sell plastic figures. She sold possibilities. For the first time, a doll could be a doctor or an astronaut or a business owner. She gave millions of little girls a three-dimensional canvas upon which they could paint their own dreams. If you were, or you knew a little girl who was inspired to do anything she wanted, you might be able to thank Ruth Handler and the American spirit that let her build an empire. The truth is, this, like almost every aspect of American life, started with somebody's big idea. And we should certainly be grateful, but then we should also be inspired. And so the question is, what's going to be your big idea?